Hello there. Hey, sir.
Hi, how are you?
Scott, I'm actually doing the
No.
international generic.
Yeah, we've met.
Set rollerball. Was that scene? I think they're all the motorcycles zipping around up in Montreal.
Maybe.
Hey,
Yeah.
Scott, what's your last name?
Orlin.
Thanks, and we're speeding.
Okay.
Tonight's performance only. John, I was wondering for you as a director, you're so eclectic in some of the choices you've made. So what sparks you on a movie like Basic? What generates your interest?
Sam, John, and Connie. Well, also, this is a thriller. It's a romantic thriller. So it's those are the most fun for filmmakers. Before I ever made an action movie, I had done a couple of. That's sort of my home territory, and it's the most fun for a filmmaker because it's got an active narration in effect. The filmmaking is part of the entertainment.
Let's talk about deceptive thrillers, which this one is. Do you lay clues for an audience along the way? Or
Sure.
do you try and keep them guessing? I mean, how do you manipulate an audience in a film like this?
Yes, of course you lay clues and all of that stuff, and you lay 6 clues, you shoot 6 clues, and then you sort of test and you take 2 of them out, and is this enough? And then you take 4 of them out, and then nobody gets it, and it's that sort of stuff. Yes, you dance through that all the time.
So if we're talking
But
about
that's
dancing, you have to have good dance partners. And in this, with Travolta, Samuel Jackson, even though they work together on Pulp Fiction, we really don't see them too much together in this. How much do they lay as a foundation for a film? What do they offer you?
What do you mean? What did you just sit here and say? What does John Travolta offer you? What did he have to bring to the movie? He brought John.
Did you need his spark? I mean, he has like a certain charm about him. Was that necessary? I mean, for that type of chemistry?
Obviously, this movie couldn't have been made with anybody else, and we wouldn't have made it, or I certainly wouldn't have made it this way. What I tried to do was create an environment where he could work, because I mean, his particular John's a bad boy. It's not an evil man. Bad boy, different. Somewhere, even when he looks, I mean, when you look at what he looks like now, he looks like a bloody Roman statue. He's gorgeous, right? But somewhere underneath there's still Vinnie Barbarino. And you just got to let that happen. You got to let him get sly. Let that sense of fun happen. And once you get him in that territory, you just let him go. He does it. I don't have to do it.
Let me ask you too. There have been a lot of military movies, or movies that use the theme of the military. And if you ask most people, they don't want to serve in the military, but yet they're fascinated to watch aspects of it. Why do you think that? Why military dramas or films?
Oh, I don't know. It's one of the. It works in this because the mystery they're trying to unravel could only happen in an environment where people had some pretty far out training, because otherwise it was just not plausible that any of this stuff would happen. I don't know. I'm not answering your question. I'm trying to do the best I can.
But, hey,
I'm probably about 4 interviews too far at this point.
Set up, but because it is a military-inspired type film, you actually had a master sergeant on set. What does he lend you as a filmmaker? I mean, was it necessary to like certain aesthetics about the military that you really had to be 100% accurate with?
No, we were completely inaccurate about all sorts of stuff. I'm sorry, it's a big confession, but it just wasn't important. It's not about the military, so it actually was. If it would serve the purpose of the whodunit, let's keep it militarily accurate. If it gets in the way of the twists and turns and the a sort of date movie thriller. If it got in the way of that, well, okay, I guess we'll get inaccurate. And we would take the military advisor and have somebody take him for coffee. I don't know.
My signal's been given. John, thank you very much. Best of luck. Enjoy the film. Thank you, sir.